Well, greetings NASCAR enjoyers, and yeah, we got another freaking race ended by a caution. Yep, that's right. Kyle Larson won under a caution. Is probably the worst way Kyle Larson could win a race. I'm sorry, but even Kyle Larson's Kansas race was won legitimately and had the closest finish. But this race, well, I'm not defending it. Yeah, the Brickyard 400 had some excitement, and there was a lot of excitement going into it. But not only was it a wreckfest, there was wreck after wreck, and then in the final stage there was a bunch of cautions. Very reminiscent of the Texas race, by the way. But not as bad in my opinion as in the Texas race. Ross Chastain was robbed of a potential win. Second time, by the way. William Byron did it in the Daytona 500, but at least he won though. Yeah, so in the first stage, Denny Hamlin took the win. That's pretty good. Go Denny. And there were a few cautions in the first two stages. And Bubba Wallace also got another win. Well, a stage win to be more precise. Yeah, he got another stage win. He won the second stage. I've seen the race on TV. But then stage 3 is where stuff gets dragged down. Yeah, it's a little better than the Texas race, but there was caution after caution, and there was a lot of wrecks, and guess what? Denny Hamlin got collected in one of them. It was pretty sad. And of course, there was even more cautions, and then Brad Keselowski had to stop him for fuel. I was really looking forward to seeing him win the race, but he had to stop for fuel. And then another caution. Yeah, it was another spin up. And of course, before that, there was another Kyle Busch incident. Yeah, he just can't help himself. Kyle Busch always gets into an incident, but yeah. There was a lot of excitement, don't get me wrong. And at least I got to see Ross Chastain run in front. Until he made a pit stop, of course. Yeah. Kinda sad, isn't it? But at least he finished the race, unlike Texas. Yeah, so the Brickyard 400 had a lot of hype. And it was a crown jewel event, but unfortunately all that hype was dragged down by a total wreckfest. And the fact that we got another crown jewel race ended by a caution. Yeah, it's reminiscent of the William Byron Daytona 500 win. But at least William Byron got his first Daytona 500. Yeah, this means that Kyle Larson got his 4th win of the season, and he won in the worst way possible. A caution. So yeah, I'm not too impressed with how the Brickyard 400 was ended, but at least when I was editing this video, I got to see the IWK 250, and it was a great race. And even the Pennzoil Xfinity race was awesome because we got to see a Stewart-Haas 1-2. Awesome. But this race, on the other hand, yeah, I'm not a fan of this race. I know Kyle Larson's a great driver. Yes, he is a great driver. In fact, he won the Driver's Award alongside Max Verstappen. My mom's not a fan of him, though. He doesn't she doesn't like seeing him win, but I don't mind him, though. I actually commissioned a pic well, planning to commission a pick with that double paint scheme. At least it won. At least Kyle Larson won with that. So there are some positives. He won with the doubles paint scheme. He wasn't, because prior to this, Justin Allgaier ran it in the Coke 600. And Kyle Larson never got to chance to race it until now, and he actually won. But in the worst way possible. I'm sorry, but any race where someone wins under a freaking caution in the final lap is a killer for me. Yeah, it's definitely ruins an otherwise good race. It's a 6 out of 10 for me, because in my opinion, it's still a lot better than that Texas race. Why? Because, for one thing, Kyle Larson got to win in his Indy 500 double car, even though my mom's not really a fan of him. And for second, he got his 4th win, although he drives aggressively. Someone made a video of him being the most aggressive driver ever, and I kind of agree with him on that. And his crew chief, Cliff Daniels, I think it's Cliff Daniels, he's kind of like the modern day Chad Knaus. In fact, he's probably a protege of Chad Knaus. So yeah, there were some good, but there was also some bad. Yeah, it's a 6 out of 10 for me. The Brickyard 400 was kind of disappointing, as while Kyle Larson he won in the worst way possible. A freaking caution! But there were some good. There was some good. There was some excitement. It's a shame, since I like the Brickyard 400 and it's a crown jewel event. But like I said, Kyle Larson won in the worst way imaginable. And it's just like that Texas race where Chase Elliott won under a caution. Yeah, that Texas race is still the worst race for me. That Texas race, in my opinion, is like a 5 out of 10. Because in the final laps, Ross Chastain just got robbed of a potential victory, and William Byron basically collected him and sent him into the wall. But at least it's a safer barrier, though. And we got the Hans device. So yeah, in my opinion, the Texas, I'm still going to stand by my opinion in the Texas race being the worst race of the season so far. But this race also ended in the worst way possible. Yeah, so a good race killed by a BS finish. Another crown jewel event killed by a caution. A freaking caution. Yeah. People were wanting to see him win legitimately, but I don't think he has it, though. And my head's hung down in shame. Yeah, it's great to see Kyle Larson win, but any race that ends with a win that ends under a caution is always a killer for me. I'm still gonna stand by my opinion of the Texas race being the worst one. And yeah, this is the last race before the Olympic break. Hopefully the race at Richmond will be better after we get the Olympic break, because like I said, any race that ends under a caution is always a killer. Anyone who wins under a caution is always a killer for me. It's a little better than the 2008 Brickyard 400 where, yeah, the tire problems. Yeah. They need to work on tire issues in Indianapolis. Yeah, hopefully next race will be better, and I'm hoping the Brickyard 400 of next year will also be better. So yeah, a downer race, but I have a better race right here if you like to see it. And, as I said before, well, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on the latest Racer Cinema Productions videos. That is if you're new to the channel. But for people who are already subscribed to my channel, all you have to do is like and comment. So yeah, this is the Bandito signing off, even though I'm not wearing the Bandito hat. And a caution. A race ended under a caution. I was really looking forward to this one, but it had to happen. That's why you gotta be prepared for red flag restarts. Catch you guys next time, and peace out. I'm gonna hopefully relax from this one.